How do we set up our first shows? So easy as pie. All right, so we're going to go to our home screen with Pampered Chef. We're going to go to My Shows, hover over that, My Shows and Orders. So we'll click on that, and here is we're going to add a new show. All right. So when it comes up to add a new show, you can choose whether it is a cooking show, if it's a fundraiser, a wedding shower, or a catalog show. If you're going to do a virtual show, then you would click on catalog, and then yes, it is a virtual show. I highly recommend all new consultants do a launch party. So whether you're going to do a cooking show and invite people over to your house, or you're going to do an online virtual show, it is very important because your grand opening show is going to introduce all your friends as you as a consultant. All right, so we're setting that up. We're going to pick a show date, and we can start today. And it automatically defaults to 2 weeks out, but we want to get it closed before the end of February. So we're going to set this here as a close date. If you're doing a cooking show, I recommend not keeping it open longer than a week. All right, so the show number, yours is going to be 1, I believe, on 1450. All right, and then tell us more about your show. Well, this is a virtual show, so we're going to click that. We will do consultant acting as host, so then it's going to pre-fill all your information here, but if you have a different host, you're going to put their information in these boxes. All right, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and we are going to create show. Now, this is saying, oh, warning, we found a customer with your records. Okay, well, it's me. So, yeah. All right, click OK. And the show is created. Now, after you've set up the show, we want to go to these tabs here, and we're going to click on Show Page. This is different things you can click. You can mess around with this and do, pick different things. I just go with preset. I don't have the extra time to really mess with it. And they have already done a great job pre-filling all of this stuff for us. The one thing I do want you to notice is down at the bottom, the show URL. This is a bunch of random letters and numbers. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I want you to go in and just change it to something that you, your host, and your guest will remember. So let's do Jen's Kickoff. And let's see, we're going to confirm that. And so it's saved, it worked. Sometimes it'll come up and say that the URL is already used and just come up with something different. So this URL link is the direct ordering link for this show. So you will copy this and you will take it and put it on, text it to your host, text it to the guest, however. So if we're going to click to the other page, we'll just copy this up here. So this is what your guests will see when they come in to order. It'll say, you come to my show, orders must be submitted by this date, they can shop, they can invite friends, all that good stuff there. Okay, let me see if I can get back to where I was. Nope, don't need that. All right, back to the show here. So we have that confirmed. Now, we want to go to the show card. So, well, before we do that, scroll back up here, guest list. So your host can go in and add guest and their email address. This is automatically going, or it will send an email that's pre-made and has a live link in there so they can click, yes, I'm going to the show. No, I can't make it, but I'd like to book a show, whatever. So encourage your host to go to this. Now, then you're going to email host. This also has a pre-made letter for you. And I will just click send email, and that's going to send an email to the host that tells her about her show and how to log on to her show to go to the dashboard, to add her guests, to all that good stuff. Then also the host can fill out the wish list. And when she does, it'll show me the items that she has on her wish list here. So you can go through all that with your show. All right, back to show info. We're going to scroll down to the bottom and show cart. Now this is where you're going to see your order. So if someone places an order online, it's going to come in through here, come here for you to review. And there'll be a little action step here that says Mary Jo placed an order. All right, so when she places an order, I'm going to go in and review her order. I'm going to give her a quick call, and I'm going to say, thank you, Mary Jo, for placing an order on Susie's Pampered Chef Show. I just wanted to confirm your order. I have the shipping address as, and I'll go through that with her. Know that all your orders default to ship to host. The customer pays $5.25 shipping and handling to go directly to the host. But if they want to have it shipped direct to them, they can pay $2 more, and then they don't have to hassle with getting back with the host. The host doesn't have to worry about going through all the items. It's going to save a lot of time. So I tell the guests that they have that option. If they want to pay $2 more, then we can adjust that for them. Then if they are close to the guest special, typically most months when guests spend $75 in product total, then they qualify for whatever the free gift is that month. So I would say, oh, Susie, you are only $10 away from getting the free guest special. Is there anything else you were thinking about ordering that you maybe didn't get? If they do, great. I get a lot of add-on orders that way. If they're not interested, no big deal. But I also, at that point, also offer them the business. Hey, we are looking for some more virtual consultants for this selling season. Have you ever thought about making some extra money and doing something like this? It's super easy to try. I'd love to give you some more information. No, well, that's okay. Not a big deal. What about we set up a virtual show or cooking show with you? We'll get you some free products that are on your wish list, and you will help the host get another half-price item. So go through that customer service with them, offering them all those different opportunities. And this is a reminder up here on your screen, to offer them about the business, to ask about booking a show. If they said maybe they'll do a show, but they can't book one right now, then you can click potential booking. Make sure you enter these things here to track who has booked a show and to make sure the host gets her booking bonus. All right, then if they're not interested in any of these, then I'll say, oh, well, not a problem. I do have an email list where I send out recipes and specials. Can I add you to that? And so if I can, I'll click their email, send email newsletter here. All right. So now if your host has catalogs and she gets orders from people that don't like to do online shopping, that's fine. We can add a guest here. So we'll click and we'll add, if you start adding someone, if you have a guest list or people in your computer, it'll automatically come up with somebody. So I'm just going to pre-fill that. But if you don't, you would just type all that in. All right, so then we're going to add the guest to the show. We can go in here and she wants a brownie pan. So I can either add the number, or if I don't know the numbers, I can click, type in something and it'll come up with what it thinks. Now say we need a medium bar pan, so we're going to add that on there as well. All right, so this is going to add up her order for me. She is a past host, so that as long as you have her correct email address in, it'll show that discount as well. And say she wants a rock crock. So we're going to add the rock crock extra large here. I wanted to show you. So if you scroll down at the bottom, see where it says the February guest special. So it told me that she spent over $75, so she qualifies for the guest special. So I can click on that, pick out whichever one she wants, and that'll add that to the cart as well. All right. Now, she may have called me back and said, well, I just, I think I'm only going to get the rock crock. I don't need the brownie pan and the bar pan. So let's take those off of there. This is before the order's submitted. We can go in, adjust, and add and subtract and play with and whatever. So that gives me the total. I'll go into add payment method. We could do credit card. If she decides she wants to pay me with cash or check, I can add that as well. Now, say for example, I had a special running that when you spent $100, then I would give you a bonus gift. So maybe I'm going to add a spice to her order. So I'm going to add the 3 onion rub, and I want to pay for that 3 onion rub. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do that. I'm going to scroll down to additional options, consultant gift. Now you want to keep up with that too, because you can write it off on your taxes. So here I'm going to put $5.25 consultant gift and save payment. All right, so that tells me the remaining balance. This is what she's going to pay. All right, and if I change my mind, I don't want to add that, you can go in and just play with the order. So until the order is submitted, you can add, subtract, whatever. Update cart. All right, if she wants to have it shipped somewhere other than to the host or to herself, you can go in and edit the shipping address here and change that. Maybe it's a gift for her son. She wants to have it shipped there. I can just save that info right there. We do need everyone's email address because all of the warranties are tracked through the email. We do need phone numbers because if it's shipped direct, FedEx needs to have a way to get in touch with her if the order's lost or they don't know where it's going. So make sure you have all of this valid information in here. And pretty much that's it for setting up your show. Once you have all of your orders put in here and payment made, so let me show you this. Let's just say she paid cash. We're going to save payment. Then when you're ready to submit the show, you want to go in and put your host order in, and this is going to tell you everything that you have here. So you'll scroll down to the bottom, you see the host has earned $20 in free products. So here we'll put, whoops, the brownie pan. And you'll see here that it took, so the brownie pan's $21, it took $20 off of the top. She owed $1, but then it also took her 20% off host discount there. So she paid 80 cents for the pan. All right, then standard host shipping is $5.25 and tax. Now, if she wants to order a half price item, say she wants a deep cover baker, let's do the mini deep cover baker because it's right there. All right, now she wants this to be her half price item. I'm going to go in and check, make this half price item, and update cart. All right. So you see here's her half price items, her half price. Now she wants to get, mix and chop. And that went over her free stuff, so that is going to apply her extended discount, the 20% off there. So do you see how everything is broken down here, and then it gives the subtotal. So once I have her payment entered here at the bottom, I'm ready to submit the show. I'll go to review summary and finalize show, and I will make sure that all of this looks right, that I have the payment, this is the amount I received from her show, and then I would click agree and submit show. All right, so that is how you enter your very first Pampered Chef show. And if you need any help, reach out to your director because we are here to help.